Hey everybody, it's your old buddy, Uncle Rich, for Who's Telling the Truth. I'm calling Uncle Joey right now to let him know that we're on Facebook. He wants to come up and visit us, and come down to visit us, because he lives up in Cairo, New York. And, well, he ain't picking up his phone. But guys, today is show 230, and the name of the show is Truth Isn't Truth. Just bear with me, guys. Hey, Uncle Joey, it's Uncle Rich. We're on Facebook. Call in, kid. Hey, we're going to be able to do the show on the second week in on the 17th. We're going to be live. And guys, we're going to have yours truly, Uncle Joey, sitting right here next to Uncle Rich, and we're going to have some good fun. But guys, tonight, we're going to go over, the fact that Rudy Giuliani, I'm telling you guys, I'm sitting home minding my own business, and all of a sudden I hear, truth isn't truth. And I go, wait a minute, here we go again. And what's the first thing I thought of? The alternate facts, right? Day number 1 of Trump presidency. So, Judy, clip 00, please.
Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that. But the point remains.
Wait a minute. Alternative facts? Alternative facts for.
Alternative facts, right, guys? We started with a bang. And the next clip, we're going to show you where Trump loves the people that are on Fox News. So, Judy, clip number 01, please.
Fox and Friends in the morning is the best show, and it's the absolute most honest show.
Mr. Trump, you ain't going to be too happy with the next clip. Even though you like Fox and Friends, they claimed Omarosa outsmarted you. Uh-oh. There's going to be trouble in Denmark. Never mind, there's going to be trouble in New York City. So, Judy, let's have clip number 02, please.
The big story yesterday was what's going on with Omarosa. In order to sell a book, she's come out with a series of tapes, and in many ways seems to have outsmarted the president, who's taken the bait and gone out and tweeted directly after.
So the president took the bait. So the con man got conned. Ooh. Guys, you can see what kind of fun we're going to have tonight. And guys, I want to tell you, when it comes to Omarosa and when it comes to women, don't mess with women. And let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Number 03, Judy.
Do you ever worry about yourself? I mean, it's a very, genuinely, this is an interesting position to be in, where you have recordings from inside the White House, Situation Room, etc. Nobody knows what conversations you have recorded. Is there even a little piece of you that's worried about your safety?
Trevor, I would say this. If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear.
If she gets in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. Hey guys, a good buddy of mine, Mike Polikoff, was a state wrestling champ, and he used to be a bouncer. And he was so strong, he could bring you to his knees just by shaking your hand. And he was a bouncer in New York City, and if somebody got out of line, he'd walk up to them and he'd shake their hand and he'd go, "My name is Mike Polikoff. Go home and tell your mother I saved your life tonight." And guys, most guys would just walk out of the bar, because when you felt the grip on this guy, it was unbelievable. But this brings us to our Beetlejuice moment. And a lot of times we say it's our Beetlejuice moment, but some people might not be familiar with Beetlejuice. So what happens after you say Beetlejuice 3 times? Judy, clip number 4, please.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
It's showtime. And guys, now we have our own Beetlejuice moment on this show, and we can thank Rudy Giuliani for it. So Judy, clip number 5, please.
It isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. Oh, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. Oh, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. The President of the United States says, I didn't.
Truth isn't truth. Mr. Mayor, do you realize what
No.
This is going to become a
Wait,
bad meme.
Don't do this to me.
Okay, we said it 3 times. So now we have permission to go into the alternate universe. And guys, the next clip, we're going to have fun. There's a new movie out called The Black Klansman. And guys, we tried to do this on the last show, but we got a little confused and we ran out of time. So we're going to make it up to you today. So Judy, let's have clip number 10 and let the fun begin.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
You might be the man to open things up around here. Guys, what does that remind you of? It reminds you of clip number 11. Judy?
Hey! The sheriff is on this!
What are you saying? The sheriff is near!
No, God blame it, James Lemon! The sheriff is on this!
As chairman of the Welcoming Committee, it is my privilege to extend a laurel and hearty handshake to our new nigger.
Guys, when this movie first came out, I really didn't know how to take it. I mean, the first time I saw it in the movie theater, I was really taken aback. But guys, you know, in life, everything in life is about the timing. And Spike Lee is going to talk about this movie, The Black Klansman, and how it's about the timing. So Judy, number 12, please.
Here's the thing. I think that a lot of things has to do with timing.
Yeah.
And this subject matter now,
there's the cross burning, there's
the stars align.
Guys, it's all there. And we also had some fun with it in Blazing Saddles. So Judy, clip number 13, please.
Got to get in there closer and find out what's happening.
There's our ticket.
Where the white women at?
Hey, boys! Look what I got here!
Hey, where are the white women at?
Man, that was pretty. I like that.
Be ready to attack Rock Ridge at noon tomorrow. Here's your badge.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges! Oh, no!
Next! Qualifications.
Stampeding cattle.
That's not much of a crime.
Through the Vatican.
Kinky. Sign here.
Why, Rat, how many times have I told you to wash up after weekly cross burning? See, it's coming off.
And now, for my next impression,
Jesse Owens.
Guys, sometimes we have too much fun, but we're not going to stop there because we're going to show you the promo for the Black Klansman. So, Judy, this is the trailer. Number 14, please.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling. Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
God. Last time I checked. What can I do for you?
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans and Irish, Italians and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America. The KKK is planning an attack.
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face-to-face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah.
So there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
With the right white man, we can do anything.
When's the last time they let a rookie lead an investigation? Oh, that's right. Never.
Okay, become his friend. Let's get invited back.
So what kind of stuff you guys do?
Cross burnings, marches. This is fixing to be a big year for us.
You ask too many questions. You undercover or something?
We must unite and organize to fight racism.
Are you down for the liberation of black people?
Power to the people.
All power to all the people.
All power to all the people.
That's right, sister.
For you, it's a crusade. For me, it's a job.
You're Jewish. That hatred, doesn't that piss you off?
You're taking this Jew lie detector test.
Why are you acting like you ain't got skin in the game?
I'm telling you, the wars are coming.
White power! Black power!
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us, Stallworth brothers. We're on a roll, baby.
America first.
America first! America first!
If I would have known this was a Klan meeting, I wouldn't have taken this mother.
Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, doesn't it, guys? But now we're going to have Reverend Al. Reverend Al interviewed Spike Lee. So we're gonna hear two black guys, all right, talking about Klansmen, and this should be very interesting. So Judy, clip number 15.
Over the phone, white Ron Stallworth face-to-face, so there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
I believe we can. With the right white man, we can do anything.
Spike Lee has been America's most daring cinematic voice on race for nearly 30 years. And his latest film, Black Klansman, is like history written with lightning, based on the true story of a black Colorado cop who infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan in the early 1970s. The film is being hailed as the movie of this moment, driven by Lee examining race in America as only he can. I caught up with him earlier to ask about the significance of this film premiering under this president, known in Spike speak as Agent Orange.
Agent Orange, I love it.
Spike, thanks for, first of all, doing this.
Thank you, my Brooklyn brother.
Yes, sir. we come up, same generation in Brooklyn, been through a lot together, which is why I know that it was important to you for this blockbuster film to come out around the first anniversary of Charlottesville.
Yes, I wanted the film to be released, Black Klansman, on the one-year anniversary. I knew that people was to be talking about. I really wanted to do, you know, to shed light on what happened. And also, Rev, what that guy did. He had a chance I don't say his name. I call him Agent Orange. Shout out to Busta
He's
Rhymes.
referring to the president.
Yes. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. He came with that.
Yeah.
But he had a chance to condemn hate, racism, the alt-right, the Klan, neo-Nazis, and he didn't do it.
Well, in fact, he made a moral equivalence.
Oh, yes. He tried to balance it.
Right.
He's not saying anything about a head to hire who lost her life. So, I mean, it's another example of who this guy is. I mean, it's not even for debate anymore. We know who this guy is.
This year alone, we've seen Stephon Clark shot by police in Sacramento. We've seen what I dealt with last week in Clearwater, Florida.
Right.
We've seen on and on and on. He will not deal with it. So this movie coming out brings front and center the question of race and hate, where you have a black cop who I, by the way,
Ron Stallworth.
Stallworth was on my show when his book came out, telling me about his conversation with David Duke. You have now blasted it. You cover Time magazine. I mean, you've mainstreamed this discussion again of hate using cinema like you've done all your career.
Thank you.
But I don't think you've done it better than you've done on this one.
Well, I'm 61. You know,
young man, I'm still a couple of years older than you.
But here's the thing. I think that a lot of things has to do with timing.
Yeah.
And this subject matter now, things, the stars align. You do a film a lot of time and the time is not right, whatever, when you release a film. This film, the stars aligned.
What do you hope this film will do? Obviously, it's getting rave reviews. Obviously, it will do box office. But what do you hope it will do to the discussion in this country?
Man, I hope it brings people to their senses, you know? I mean, you know, you saw two black guys sitting there like gentlemen discussing this situation. Now you're going to see Spike Lee, and he's not going to be such a gentleman. But we managed to bleep everything out. So, Judy, let's have clip number 16, please.
We have a guy in the White House, I'm not going to say his name, it was a defining moment. It was not just for Americans, for the world. And that mother was given a chance to say we're about love and not hate. And that mother did not denounce the mother Klan, the alt-right, and those Nazi mother.
He ain't pulling any punches, is he?
We look to our leaders to give us direction,
what kind of
to make
direction are we
moral
getting from
decisions.
Trump?
And I like to say this is not just something that pertains to the United States of America. This bull is going all over the world. This right-wing bull is not just America, it's all over the world. And we have to wake up. We're going to release this film on the one-year anniversary of Charlottesville, and it's an ugly, ugly, ugly blemish on the United States of America. This film, to me, is a wake-up call, because we've gone for the okey doke, walking around in the daze, and stuff is happening, and it's topsy-turvy, and fake has been trumpeted as a truth. That's what this film's about. And I know in my heart, I don't care what the critics say or anybody else, we are on the right side of history with this film.
I don't know. What do you think? I might have to go to the movies. But, you know, some of that language was a little bit rough. But the other day, I was watching the History Channel, the American, and, you know, they show all the wars. And the reason why I like to watch it, I like to watch the rise and the fall of the Nazi Empire. I don't know why. I mean, I know the outcome, but I still love to watch it. I love to see how happy everybody is at the beginning and how miserable they are at the end. And for some reason, I don't know. I tune into it. I don't know why, but I do. And guys, I'm sitting home watching this thing on Nazis and how racist and evil the Nazis are, and this commercial comes on. And guys, I want to tell you, at first, I thought somebody was playing a joke on me. I changed channels and I said, wait a minute. I thought I went to one of these, commercial thing. I thought I made a mistake. I didn't think this commercial would come on. But guys, we're going to show it to you. And then we're going to show one of the Foxstitutes. He even got fooled by this. But Judy, let's see, I forgot where I am now. All right, let's have clip number 17, please.
The wind whispered through the forest. A storm is coming. You cannot defeat the storm. From the trees rose a resounding voice. I fear nothing. I come when the trumpet sounds. I am the storm, the great American grizzly. Introducing the original Trumpy Bear, the fearless, super plush American grizzly. Trumpy Bear was born June 14th. Flag Day. Just find the secret zipper and pull out the flag blanket. Then wrap yourself in the red, white, and blue for comfort and warmth. Show your patriotism and proudly display Trumpy on Flag Day and on any American holiday. Trumpy can even honor your own family heroes.
God bless America and God bless Trumpy Bear.
Trumpy Bear sits proudly at the front of the motorcycle for all the world to see and loves to cruise with his brother.
I'm a former Marine, and I'm proud to have Trumpy Bear ride by my side. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Everyone knows Trumpy Bear loves to go to the golf course.
Oh, yeah,
I ride with Trumpy Bear. He makes my golf game great again. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
Simply style his trademark hair and place him in his favorite chair. Even the toughest guys will love Trumpy Bear.
When America is great, business is great. When business is great, I am great. I love you, Trumpy Bear.
I am an Army veteran. I am proud to own the Trumpy Bear, and I will always be proud to be an American.
Order the Super Plush Trumpy Bear for only 2 payments of $19.95 and receive a special certificate of authenticity. Don't miss out on owning a piece of American history. Order now for only 2 payments of $19.95. Trumpy, the most fearless bear anywhere. Order now.
Ken Johnson. He's probably got his whole wall stacked up. Hey, ask him for a volume discount. Guys, anything to make a buck, right? I wonder what percentage Trump gets on that. But guys, like I said, when I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. I said, this can't be real. But you know what? The same thing happened to Stuart Varney. So, Judy, let's have clip number 18, please.
Saw this. I thought it was a joke. It's not. Roll tape.
Trumpy Bear sits...
When I first saw
thought
this,
it was a joke, too.
I thought it was a joke. It's not. Roll tape.
Trumpy Bear sits proudly at the front of the motorcycle for all the world to see and loves to cruise with his brother.
I'm a former Marine, and I'm proud to have Trumpy Bear ride by my side. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Okay. Look, I did think it was a joke. I mean, the president's got his own plush toy these days. You know, I think we should bring in the maker of Trumpy Bear.
Look at
He's
this.
here.
Fox
He's
News
on the show.
promoting
There he is. His name is Elliot
the producer
Brackett.
of Trumpy Bear.
Elliot, you got a smile
Talk
on your
about
face. And I
free
don't blame you.
advertising,
How's
huh?
things going?
We're doing well selling Trumpy Bears.
All right. How much?
How many? Well, we're a private company, and so we don't try to disclose those, but they have exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, okay. How much does a Trumpy Bear cost?
They are $39.90 plus shipping.
And where are they made? I got a box says they're made in China. Are they?
Well, you'd win. You'd win. We unfortunately could not make
And
them
they're
here
made in
domestically
China.
and
You
have them
gotta
cost
be
anything under
stroking my
$150.
mule.
How do you think the president feels about Trumpy Bear being made in China?
That I have no idea. No one has ever reached out to us or in any way, shape, or form.
Are they available nationwide at the moment?
Of course, now they
are. We sell them both on television, on Amazon, and on our website.
How did you get a Marine, a former Marine, to sit there and look all cuddly with a Trumpy bear?
Because
and
white guys will do
anything.
get the right white guy will do anything.
I didn't do the shooting, but the producer got it done, and surprisingly, a lot of motorcyclists do have teddy bears of all sorts or stuffed animals on their motorcycles, so it's not that big of a stretch.
Look, I think you're onto a winner. I really do. I'm sure there's a lot of people going to be buying this thing. So how long have they been available? How long have you been on the market with Trumpy Bear?
We started selling back in July of last year, but really it was the Christmas season that where it took off. They're very popular gift items both for people who like and dislike the president, I think.
Father's Day is what, June 17th, is it? Just around the corner? Big sales coming, you think?
That I don't know. We're hoping, but we don't know until they click the button. So.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions here. You won't tell me exactly how many you've sold. Will you tell me that you've sold in the thousands?
Yes, sir.
Tens of thousands?
Yes.
Hundreds of thousands?
No.
Unfortunately not, but I'll be happy to come on when we do.
You believe this?
Okay. You'd be happy to what? I missed that. Somebody was talking in my ear.
I'd be happy to come back on and tell you when we're in the hundreds of thousands.
I bet you would. Elliot, it's a pleasure having you on the show. It's a remarkable idea. It's not a joke. It's Trumpy Bear. Thank you for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What was that, 39?
We cover it all, 39.95,
I think it was.
Plus shipping.
Trumpy Bear.
Okay. All right.
It's not a joke. It's the way Fox News takes advantage of the simple folk. That's all. You get them to wrap themselves around the flag while they're holding a Bible, and you can get them to do anything. I mean, really. And Judy, we're not going to do still number 19. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the beginning, to what really gave us the Beetlejuice moment, and we're going to show you the full clip with Rudy. And I want to tell you guys, I think Rudy has the same type of dementia as Trump, because neither one makes any sense. And to get on national TV and to embarrass yourself this way, it's beyond me. I tell you, I sit there in awe. And believe me, guys, a lot of times I don't completely understand what's going on, but man, oh man, I mean, you could just tell that something ain't right. There's problems. So Judy, let's see what kind of problems there are with clip number 20, please.
You believe this is on them, that you would have, that you guys have not delayed the interviewing, delayed the negotiations?
Yes, each time by 3 or 4 days so we could write a letter in response. They have taken 2 to 3 weeks to get back to us. So what I have to tell you is, look, I'm not going to be rushed into having him testify so that he gets trapped into perjury. And when you tell me that, he should testify because he's going to tell the truth and he shouldn't worry, well, that's so silly because it's somebody's version of the truth, not the truth. He didn't have a conversation.
Truth is truth. I don't mean to go like...
No, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. The President of the United States says, I didn't.
Truth isn't truth. Mr. Mayor, do you realize what...
No.
This is going to become a bad meme.
Don't do this to me.
Don't do truth isn't truth to me.
Donald Trump says, I didn't talk about Flynn with Comey. Comey says, you did talk about it. So tell me what the truth is.
Don McGahn might
If
know.
you're such a genius, Don McGahn doesn't know. If that's the situation, they have 2 pieces of evidence. Trump says, I didn't tell him, and the other guy says that he did say it. Which is the truth? And maybe you know because you're
under
a genius.
2 people, I know you're right. I don't read minds on that front. Let me ask you this final question.
No, let me finish. We have a credibility gap between the 2 of them. You got to select one or the other. Now, who do you think Mueller's going to select? One of his best friends, Comey, or the president who he has been carrying on a completely wild, crazy, unorthodox investigation?
Is it possible he makes a conclusion based on who's been more truthful over the years?
It's possible that he'll make the conclusion on which of the 2 statements is more logical, which of the 2 statements has more common sense.
No, it's logical.
Yeah, it's possible he can do that.
What's truthful. Don't you get it? We want to know what's truthful. You know, I always cite the idea of an electron can be in two places at one time. Logically, it doesn't make any sense, but it's true. So we worry about what's true, not necessarily what's logical. And that's the problem. And guys, let's see. The next clip is going to be Trump versus the media. And guys, you know how the battle just keeps going on and on and on. So Judy, let's have some fun with Trump and the media.
Fake, disgusting news.
Fake,
Unbelievably
disgusting
dishonest.
news.
Failing newspaper. It's going down to two burrs. I'm going to continue to attack
Failing
the
New
press.
York Times is kicking your butt.
I called the fake news the enemy of the people, and they are. They are the enemy of the people.
No, they're the enemy of you, not the people. The people are too stupid to understand what's going on.
I would never kill them, but I do hate them, and some of them are such lying, disgusting people.
You're the lying,
disgusting people that work for the media.
Uh-huh. They are such liars. They are disgusting people, I'm telling you.
And the New York Times is disgusting.
Lies, deceit, viciousness, disgusting
Look at who's in the back.
reporters,
Corey
horrible
Lewandowski.
It's frankly
Look at these
disgusting
guys.
the way the press is able to write whatever they want to write.
Of course.
The phony press.
Phony allegations. Phony polls put out by phony media. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. I read this phony story in the New York Times.
The fake media tried to stop us from going to the White House, but I'm president and they're not. The fake news. Russia is fake news. This is fake news put out by the media. Fake, disgusting news. It's all fake news. The fake media is trying to silence us, but we will not let them. A failed paper and a failed paper in Iowa. The New York Times is disgusting. The good news is it's failing. It's failing bad. The media deserves a very big fat failing grade.
And it is a failing newspaper. Third-rate bad people, sick people.
Because you have a very dishonest newspaper up here. It's also a failing newspaper. It's going down to two birds.
You gotta put that in there. Going down to 2 birds.
The political press is among the most dishonest people that I've ever met. I have to tell you that, okay?
Anyone
I'll tell
that
you why.
tells
The
the
media
truth is
is the most
dishonest, right,
dishonest.
Donnie?
They are the most dishonest people that you'll deal with. I find the press to be extremely dishonest.
How
I
do you
find the
find
political
anything?
press to be unbelievably dishonest.
The lying reporters, the disgusting people that work for the media.
There's these lying, thieving people back there, the media. Such lying, disgusting people.
They're liars and made up stories.
You know, I have a very good relationship with Fox.
Fox has treated me fairly.
Hannity, Laura Inc., Tucker Carlson. And you guys aren't fake. Fox was very nice to Steve James Ryan.
And Fox and Friends in the Morning is the best show, and it's the absolute most honest show.
So that was Trump versus the media, and now we're going to show you Trumpism at its worst. So Judy, clip number 22, please.
This is how Trumpism works. Everyone is conning everyone else, and in the process, they're conning the rest of us too. In fact, Trump's favorite TV show, Fox and Friends, basically admitted as much yesterday when, in a rare moment of honesty, they said that Omarosa had outplayed Trump.
The other big story yesterday was what's going on with Omarosa. In order to sell a book, she's come out with a series of tapes and in many ways seems to have outsmarted the president who's taken the bait and gone out and tweeted directly
Can
after
you get
her.
us on Facebook?
Wow, that's Trump's favorite TV show. That's the show he watches every morning to feel better about himself.
This is Uncle Joey right now, calling back. All right, so the 17th it'll be, and global warming will be the topic, right, Joe? Absolutely not. Joe, we got to talk. We got to talk about something that we can prove. This is important. You know, we need. We need. Joe, I'm the topic of everybody. You know what I mean? It's time to turn away from me. Let's talk about you. and let's have some fun with you and how your mind gets distorted with Fox News. How's that?
Guess what day the 17th is? I'm just looking on the phone.
It's
Constitution Day.
It's what?
It's Constitution Day.
Oh, you know, Joe, why don't you try reading it before you come down? This way we'll have something to talk about, okay?
You know that Constitution, that thing that works for you when you want it to, but it doesn't work for everybody else if it's not convenient, that thing?
Joe,
We'll discuss that on the 17th if you like.
Hey, Joe, bring it, baby, you know? And I'll talk to you more in detail. Guys, remember on Facebook, if you ever want to have some fun, Uncle Joe is John Wayne. And you can give him the old bada bing. He enjoys it. And he loves to be proven wrong, especially when it comes to global warming. And if you really want to push his button, ask him to produce a global warming chart, and you'll shut him up for the rest of the night. Joe, I love you. I'll see you on the 17th.
Hey, Rich, one last thing.
Sure.
When I'm on the show on the 17th, I'm not going to let you pull that talk over me crap.
Talk over you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
We'll talk like gentlemen, just like Reverend Al did before, you know? Like two gentlemen.
I'm the guy who can't spell respect.
All right, Joe. I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye-bye. Aha! Uncle Joey just divulged one of his sources. I saw that on the Daily Caller, where they made a thing out of Al Sharpton spelling respect wrong, and he did it on purpose. And then all the simple folks sit there like Uncle Joey, and they go, see, he doesn't know how to spell respect. They don't get it. It goes right over their heads. And he's supposed to come down here and have an intelligent conversation with me? It's not possible. You know, it's just not possible. All right, I kind of lost my track here, but I think the next clip, Judy, did we do 23 yet? Yeah, that's Omarosa. And no, I don't think we did. So let's go with 20. Omarosa.
I believe he
23.
wants to start a race war in this country.
Wow. Let me ask you this, Omarosa. You were attacked by many, including me, in terms of positions, nothing personal. And you took the heat, and you took being called a sellout and all. And then you decided that you were going to come with this book. Some say, oh, she's just selling books. But you went way above and beyond just saying something. You really went and advocated. How did you feel when you saw the president call you a lowlife and a dog after you had taken all of these arrows for him?
You know, when he called me that dog, I thought that it was clear evidence, one, that he has absolutely no respect for the presidency. It was such a vulgar slur. And can you just imagine if he would say that publicly? What is he saying about me and other African Americans privately?
Ooh.
It just really
Got
makes
any
the
video?
point that Donald Trump is not equipped to serve in the role that he is in. In fact, I would say that he's unfit to serve as the President of the United States. He has completely taken the presidency to the gutter when he reduces this
gutter? Why are you
important
being
office
so nice?
to name-calling, to being thin-skinned, impulsive. And as you know, in Unhinged, I assert that he is in mental decline, and that was on full display when he was attacking me over and over again in all of those tweets. And then he wanted to sick his entire legal team on me and my publisher. But you know what, Reb? I'm a soldier. I'm built for this, and I'm ready for this fight. I am not intimidated or afraid of this president. I have an entire community of faith who is praying for me and undergirding everything that I'm doing. And I will say that really at the end of the day, the truth matters. The truth matters, and we will all come on the right side of this because this country has endured much worse, and African Americans have endured much worse than Donald Trump.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And Trump is messing with the wrong dog. To call a woman a dog, you got to be Meshuggah. There's got to be something wrong with you. And he knows that the whole world is watching his tweets. Can't anybody control him? Can't anybody say, hey, wait a minute, you can't say that? No. And why? Because it Trump's greatest hits. So, Judy, you're going to say, what do you mean Trump's greatest hits? Well, we'll show you. Number 24, please.
Half of Americans, I think the poll was 49%, think that Donald Trump is a racist.
Racist. He doesn't have to use the word N-word for it to become very clear what he is.
A racist, a bigot, and a racist.
He's even more racist than people that we know are racist.
Now, for the first time in one collection, you can enjoy all of Donald Trump's classic bigoted hits. Introducing Donald Trump. Now, that's what I call racist. All his hottest derogatory tracks. It'll have you grabbing your torch and marching your booties. You'll get...
I have a great relationship with the blacks.
You also had people that were
very fine people
on both sides. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists.
And some
they're rapists. I assume are good people.
And many, many more. Obama's birth certificate. He made LeBron look smart, which isn't easy to do. The whole country is low IQ. Central Park 5 are still guilty. Muslim ban. Build a wall. Mexican judge. Nigerians live in huts. Order now and we'll throw in Donald Trump. Now that's what I call sexist.
If you'd like to warrant my daughter, perhaps dating her.
Call now.
And if you call before midnight, we'll send you another album free. But guys, the next clip we're going to play, Ronnie Smith put this up. And guys, I almost fell over when I saw it. Because if there's one thing that Ron is adamantly against, it's guys in the NFL taking a knee. Edit that out. And once again, I want to thank my buddy Ronnie Smith for putting up this video. I couldn't believe he did it. And we lost a lot of time, so I won't be able to explain how socialized the NFL is. But I tell you what, there's a beautiful clip, if you want to get it, from Bill Maher on YouTube that'll explain everything. But in the meantime, we're going to show you how Ronnie put this up, and it shows how Fox News tries to get everything ass backwards when it comes to socialism and what goes on in Norway and some of the other countries. So, Judy, number 25, please.
There's something rotten in Denmark.
Fox News host Trish Regan has made a story in which she compares Denmark to Venezuela.
Denmark, like
loud,
Venezuela,
Kurt.
has stripped people of their opportunities.
Okay, let's just clarify a few things. Trish, you're wrong. You can't compare Denmark to Venezuela. We have a welfare state in our country. This means that our society provides opportunity for people. It doesn't strip people of possibilities in their life.
And no one wants to work. This is a real problem.
This is not true. According to the OECD, Denmark rates 11 places higher than the US unemployment rate. The difference, of course, being that in Denmark, people are paid a decent wage.
School's free. University's free. That's lovely.
Actually, it is.
But you see, not only is school free, they actually pay you. Not bad, eh?
That is not bad. That means that it's not the size of your parents' bank account that decides whether or not you get an education. It's your hard work, it's your talent, it's your motivation.
Well, you know what happens then? Nobody graduates from school. They just stay in school.
Of course, people graduate. According to the World Economic Forum, on a list of the best educated populations, we rank number 6. Quite a bit better than the US. Sorry.
Nowadays, all the kids graduating from school in Denmark, they want to start cupcake cafes.
I wish that was correct because I love cupcakes. Unfortunately, it's not. It could be, though, because according to Forbes' list, over countries with best opportunities for businesses, Denmark rates far better than the US. So Trish, pretty much everything you said is untrue, or as your beloved president would put it,
You are fake news.
So Trish, pretty much everything you said is fake news. And that's the real fake news. But you know what? You go on Fox News and you just perpetuate it. And I tell you, you come up with those alternate facts, then we're going to go back to day number 1, the first day in the White House, and listen how Kelly Conjob gets caught telling lies to Chuck Todd. So, Judy, clip number 26, please.
You did not answer the question. Why did the president send out his press secretary, who's not just the spokesperson for Donald Trump, he also serves as the spokesperson for all of America at times. He speaks for all of the country at times. Why put him out there for the very first time in front of that podium to utter a provable falsehood? It's a small thing, but the first time he confronts the public, it's a falsehood?
Chuck, I mean, if we're going to keep referring to our press secretary in those types of terms, I think that we're going to have to rethink our relationship here. And it's still out there.
It does not excuse, and you did not answer the question.
I did answer your question.
No, you did not. You did not answer the question of why the president asked the White House press secretary to come out in front of the podium for the first time and utter a falsehood. Why did he do that? It undermines the credibility of the entire White House press office on day one.
Don't be so overly dramatic about it, Chuck. You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that. But the point remains.
Wait a minute. Alternative facts? Alternative facts, 4 of the 5 facts he uttered. The one thing he got right was Zeke Miller. 4 of the 5 facts he uttered were just not true. Look, alternative facts are not facts. They're falsehoods.
Alternate facts aren't facts, they're falsehoods. And guys, we wanted to play a clip with Ed Henry. Ed Henry is a Foxstitute, and he really took somebody else from Fox out. I tell you, it was hard to believe, and I named the clip Ed Henry Just Got Fired, because when Trump sees what he did, he ain't going to be a happy camper. But we won't have time for that. So what we're going to do is Michael Moore is coming out with a new movie. So we're going to give you a little promo, a little trailer of Mike Moore, and then we're going to come back to me and we'll do the credits. Okay, Judy? So let's have number 40, please.
I'm sick and tired of people telling me that America's the greatest country because we can whip your ass.
I hate some of these people, but I'd never kill them.
How do you deal with this? You're never going to be able to unsee what you saw.
Try to impeach him. Just try it. You will have a spasm of violence in this country like you've never seen.
Governor Snyder, I got some Flint water for you.
When the operation of the machine becomes so odious, you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, and you've got to make it stop.
If nobody's gonna do it, then I gotta do it.
And I don't give a who you are. I'll fight you in the damn street right now.
Okay,
How the did this happen?
The American dream is dead. Stop resisting.
The president's powers here are beyond question.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last president of the United States.
coming to an American city near you.
All right, so that'll be on the 21st. And guys, I tell you, with the stuff that's coming out and with the antics that Trump keeps pulling, I mean, this is nonsense. And Judy, how much time do we have left? 1.5 minutes? Oh, you know what? Let's do a little bit of the Ed Henry. We'll just tease it with a little bit, and we'll let that run, and then you can let the credits run, and then come back to me when there's like 15 seconds, all right? So go ahead. There you go.
Trace Gallagher starting off tonight. Thanks, Trace. The former spokeswoman for the 2016 Trump campaign, current senior advisor to his 2020 campaign, Katrina Pearson, as I promised, back tonight live to comment. It's great to have you 2 nights in a row. Let's try to get this straight tonight so we don't have to have you a third night in a row.
Let's do it.
So apparently Omarosa was watching us last night because I understand, I just got an email that you told Trevor Noah at The Daily Show. She heard you tell me you knew nothing about a conference call, talking about whether the president used an N-word. You said this was a movie script. So she says she released at least one of these audio tapes to show you lied to us.
Well, look, first of all, that's not true as well. So there are two things that occurred last night in our discussion. You had read for me a book excerpt that...
Guys, how do you believe anything they say? I mean, honestly, how do you believe anything you hear on Fox News? Are you going to roll the credits? Okay. How much more time? Good night, Rich. We'll see you next week, guys.